cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all completely unique how the pattern kind of forms like that.
And what was the most important part for me? It's got to have a man-sized handle.
Yes, a big Hi guys, my name is Shannon and welcome back to the Crafting Chicken. Today's a very exciting day. I don't know if you remember from a few videos back, I was making a sample mug for a business and basically they like it and they would like to go ahead and place a full order of 24 of them. So I'm working with English Country Life. They are an amazing couple who have this beautiful country home where they are self-sustaining, they grow their own food, they have chickens, and it's just a very lovely, perfect life. Something that I would absolutely love one day. Just throw a little pottery studio in there and that is perfect. So obviously my business name is The Crafting Chicken, and that is because I love crafting and I love chickens. Chickens are my favourite animal alongside greyhounds. I used to have a little flock of chickens when I lived at home with my mum, and they're just the best little creatures. They're so funny, so cute. Ours were quite tame, so I'd be able to pick them up and have a little cuddle with them, and they would like purr, and they're so cute. I love them. So today we're going to throw the mugs. They've asked for 24. I'm going to make extras just in case, you never know, of pottery. If something happens, then it's good to have some spares. We had a chat about what shape and style we wanted it to be. I sent them a picture of a few different shapes that I could make, and they went with this one that's got the slightly kind of curved edges. They want it to be a big mug so that it holds 500 mils. In my previous video I was telling you about how I use a calculator for the volume of a cylinder to kind of work out how big I need to make the mug. And what I came up with last time was that the mug needs to be 11.5 centimeters tall, 7 centimeters diameter at the top, and then obviously wide around the kind of middle section. I used 600 grams of clay, and when I was filling the mug up with water after it had fired, to the brim was 503 mils, so perfect. So yeah, I'm just going to start by weighing up my clay, 600 gram pieces, wedging it up, and then we'll go to the wheel and start throwing. So I've got my 28 600 gram pieces of clay all ready. Now I need to wedge it. First I'm just going to do a quick warm up because I know this really kind of gets me in the shoulders. So I'm just going to do some shoulder rolls. Oh, don't know if you heard that, but it clicked. I also have a bit of like something going on in my wrist over here, so I'm going to do some of these. Some next rolls. So this is another good one. You have to kind of tuck your chin and then push your palms away from you. Okay, I'm ready. Now I've made some space on the table, I'm just going to grab a plastic sheet that I can put these onto so I can kind of wrap them up as I'm throwing and they don't dry out too much. Whew, we did it, guys. Okay, 28 600 gram pieces of clay wedged. Okay, I finished my first board of 6. Feeling good, getting into the shape nicely. Yeah, let's keep going. Hi guys, thought I would just check in. I'm on mug 18. These guys here. And then another board over there. And I've got this many left to do. So I'm almost there. It's 2:30. Getting a little bit hungry, but I feel like I'd rather just push through and get all these done and then have the rest of the afternoon chilling. I'm having so much fun. I've got my music playing and it's just really nice and relaxing. Eep, we did it guys. My phone is about to die of battery, so I'm going to be quick. Now these can dry for a day or two until they're ready to trim and have their handles attached to them. Yay! trimmed all the mugs. These ones are really nice and easy to trim. It was just a case of taking a little bit off this bottom corner and then putting a little foot ring into it and my stamp. And then if the tops were quite thick, I like to just take a little bit from the inside corner just to kind of thin them out a tiny bit. So they're now ready to have the handles pulled from them. For the handles, I like to roll like a tapered coil, stick that on and then pull the handle from the mug and then attach. This is probably my least favourite bit just because I hate the feeling of the water dripping down my arm. So yeah, not looking forward to that, but it's got to be done and it makes a really nice handle. I love how a pulled handle looks, so it's worth it. I keep meaning to get little like sweatbands, wristbands, so that the water's kind of absorbed into that instead. I think that would make a huge difference. I wish I'd got some before having to make 24 of them. That'll be fine. Right, let's go. Okay, this is where we're at. So all those handles have been joined to the mugs. Obviously it's not very neat, but that's all going to get sponged out in a second. You can see that they're attached with a bit of an upward angle, and that's going to give us a nice like curve down. Yeah, so now I'm going to put all these handles. That will make them a bit thinner, so they're not quite so chunky. It'll make them smooth. And it's just gonna, yeah, give a really nice finish.
guys, I just realised I haven't checked in with you for a while, and that is because I've had a cold. So I've kind of done time lapses and things so that you can't hear me sniffing. But it's now glazing day, so I thought I would quickly come on and say hello. So they would like a mixture of my glazes. They want the meadow green glaze over the whole mug, and then my glossy white glaze just around the rim, and that creates a really lovely light green colour once it's gone through the kiln, and it kind of drips down a little bit and it just looks really, really nice. Now I'm just going to sponge the bases and move them out of the way so I can glaze some more. Okay, now I'm just going to take a little knife and go around and just scrape off any big drips. That's just going to minimise the risk that it's going to drip and stick to the kiln shelf because it's obviously thicker there. And any kind of really thick looking bits I just gently scrape away as well. So like this little guy. Just going to gently scrape him away. Okay, now all the mugs have been kind of smoothed off. I'm going to dip the rim in my white glaze just for a couple seconds, like the top centimetre, and then they're done. Okay guys, it's been a couple days, so this is definitely cool. I'm going to open her up and pray that all these mugs survived. Okay, looks good. Yay! One. Yay! Top shelf is a success. Still came out really nice. The glaze didn't drip anywhere, hasn't stuck.
Imagine if that had fallen on there. Whew. Okay, looks good. Ooh, that's nice. Look at the colour on this, isn't that so cool? So that's where that lighter colour has kind of melted down into the green. It's made a really cool pattern. Ooh, that's nice. That's so cool how it's kind of gone lighter in the middle of the handle. Ooh. This one I think is my favourite so far. I absolutely love this little bit of this colour here. Like this lovely orangey brown. So pretty. Okay, last layer. Oh. Hi, Basil. A little look. Careful. Okay, looks good from here, doesn't it? Really? Oh, what do you think of that, Basil? Pretty. So nice. Yay! They all survived. No cracks. They didn't stick to the shelves. They didn't just stick to each other. The kiln didn't blow up. Everything that I was worrying about is fine. Whew, so we can breathe. The glaze colour came out nice as well. I was a little bit worried that I'd put it on maybe too thin, too thick, and the colour wouldn't come out how I wanted it to. But no, I'm so happy with all these mugs. Yay! So now all that's left to do is sand all the bottoms, and then I'm going to pick the 24 best ones. So I made 4 extras. One of them chipped when I was trimming, so that left me with 3 extras. So yeah, I can pick the best 24, and then if the other 3 are like not that bad, I might just give them to them anyway. Oh, maybe it'll be nice to keep one for myself. It's a nice big mug of tea. Anyway, cool. So let's sand and then just wash down the bases, and they're coming to collect them tomorrow. So that's another thing I don't have to worry about, the shipping. Shipping this number of mugs is quite scary, but they said they're going to come and collect them, so perfect.
Okay, we'll go to...
It kind of in the kiln will melt and like create this really cool pattern
I
where the
love
two meet.
that.
It's so cool, isn't it?